Hello and welcome to our greenhouse. My name is Joe and today I'm going to talk to you about broad beans. Now, broad beans are a fantastic crop to grow. We grew them sort of all those years ago. We took our plot over. They were the first thing we ever grew and we've never looked back. We've grown them every single year. So I can't talk highly enough about them. If you're looking to grow your own broad beans at home in your garden or on your allotment, then March and April is a perfect time for you to start. You can start them off indoors in pots on your windowsill or in a greenhouse. That's absolutely fine. But if you're going to be sowing them in March and April, they're happy outside. You can put them straight into the ground and they'll do really, really well because the soil should be nice and warm by then. So we sort of plan ahead slightly with our broad beans because we've grown them for so long. We grow a winter hardy variety called Aquadulce Claudia, which we start in our greenhouse in pots and containers. Our plants are ready to go out onto the plot now because the snow is cleared, the frost is gone, so the ground is thawed, so they are ready to go out onto the plot. And I'll just show you those now. Here's just a few of our plants. As you can see, they've done really, really well this year. And you can have a look here, if I just get one out. That is one plant that's ready to go in the ground. I mean, check out that root system on there. So they've done really well, really happy with these this year. These have been sowed into toilet roll tubes. So you can pop that straight into the ground, bury it up to the neck of the plant there, and that will compost down perfectly well. So they'll be more than happy in the ground in toilet roll tubes. Also, another great thing to use, we use fizzy drinks bottles, fizzy water here, pop some holes in the bottom for drainage, and your plants do really well in there. The broad beans like a nice deep container or module to grow in because, as you can see, the roots are pretty big. So, and there you go. There's another one here. We use plastic pint glasses, which are nice and tall. We bought those years and years ago and we reuse those every single year and they work perfectly well. So they're ready to go in the ground now. They're absolutely desperate to get in the ground. They're all lush and green and they'll do really well as soon as they go in the ground. And we'll get a nice early harvest in the spring from these. So, but it's absolutely fine if you haven't started yours. For your spring and summer varieties, ones that don't particularly like the cold, like these ones that we've sown, for your normal varieties for your spring and summer, March and April are going to be great times for you to get sowing them. So one thing I will say as well is make sure that you keep picking those beans because the more you pick, the more your plant produces. So if you want more beans, then keep picking them. Remember though, towards the end of the season, save a few pods, save a few of those long pods because you can save those seeds. And these are from our crop from last year and they'll go in the ground come March time and we'll get free plants. So seed saving is a must with broad beans and they work really, really well. So remember to save a few pods over from this year's harvest and then you can get lots and lots of free plants for the next year. So basically you have one seed packet you buy this year, it will last you for years and years and years if you keep saving those seeds each year. Also, as you can see, the seeds are pretty big, so it makes them absolutely perfect for children. So for tiny hands, they're perfect for them. So and also they germinate really, really well as well. So they're a great crop for kids to have a go at, and it's always fun to see their faces when they've got a tiny seed like that, or not so tiny seed, and they grow a plant that's kind of up here on them. So you know, a nice tall plant that they grow themselves, and then they can pick the beans and enjoy the beans themselves. So broad beans are a brilliant crop for children to grow as well. So that, I mean, basically in a nutshell, or a broad bean shell, is it from me. I mean, I could literally talk for hours about broad beans. I mean, I'm so passionate about them, I love them so much. But what I want you to do is get out there and buy those seeds and start sowing your seeds yourself. So I won't keep you any longer. But all I will say is good luck for this coming season. I hope you get absolutely bags and bags of beans and enjoy them. And we'll catch up really soon.